Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video we'll be talking about this week's deals and discounts for Grand Theft Auto Online. As always, these videos take a lot of time and effort to put together, so if you enjoy this type of content and you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. With that being said, we're going to get straight into it, and as always, I know you guys like to hear double money first, so well, it's a bit of a bummer. As you can see, we got a taxi right here. And that is because this week, Rockstar is giving us extra money on freaking taxi service. Times 3 money. Oh boy. Whoa. I'll still make a video on taxi service and if it's worth your time. Basically, if you're a new player, maybe. If you're a player that already has other businesses set up, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. But we'll see. We'll see how much money it does pay, because I know Rockstar did buff the taxi work, and I don't remember exactly what its hourly income is, but I remember it wasn't anything truly spectacular. We also have double money on Super Yacht Life contact missions. What's really funny is people were joking about that, like last week, saying we're going to get it. Yep, we do. Super Yacht Life. So you have to own a yacht to be able to do that single mission. We also have double money on shipwrecks and tiny racers. Ooh. Yeah, pretty useless. And if you complete 3 Super Yacht Life contact missions, you will receive another $100,000. I don't know if it's worth it. You guys can make your own decision there. But what I can tell you is you're not going to be making a lot of money this week. We had a great week with the agency, and now we have a really, really mid-week. So that sucks. If you're only here for the double money, I hate to break it to you, but you better start grinding today with what's left over of this week's double and triple money income with the Garment Factory FIB finales. With that being said, we're going to talk about the vehicles that you can get, the free ones, and the discounted ones if there's anything worth. While this week has pretty terrible earnings, it does have very good discounts. All the vehicles are 40% off versus the normal 30%. Starting off, we have the GB200, which is this week's podium vehicle. It's a pretty nice little rally car. It's nothing crazy, but it's free and it's got a lot of fun customization. So if you get it, kit it out. We have the Dubachi Spectre, which can also be turned into the Spectre Custom if you bring it over to Benny's. And this vehicle is the Prize Ride, and it's possibly the easiest prize ride I've ever seen. All you have to do is win a race in the LS Car Meet Series. That's all you have to do. So I'll definitely make a video on this tomorrow or some point. But yeah, literally all you got to do, one single drag race, congratulations, you have a $800,000 car. And the fact that you can go bring it to Benny's is pretty sweet. So definitely worth your time. Highly recommend to mess around with that. Then we move over to this week's discounts. We start off with the well, actually, let's start off with the first big one, which is the yacht. So if you make your way over to Travel and Transport, you will see dockandtease.com, and specifically clicking on Galaxy Super Yachts, you can create your own yacht. The most expensive is the Aquarius for $8 million. You can then put on gold fittings for another $750,000. You can put on these very vivacious things here, put on this, and whatever. All of these customizations later, you're sitting at a maximum of $10 million to get your hands on a super yacht. But this week they're 40% off. So if you were going to do the most expensive upgrades, instead of $10 million, it would be $6 million. It's still a lot of money. It's a waste of money, I'll be entirely real. If you're a new player, don't buy the super yacht. It's actually the biggest waste of money ever. I mean, the only yacht I'd ever even recommend buying is the cheapest one, and that's still a $6 million yacht. I mean, and it looks pretty cheap, doesn't it? It really does. So I wouldn't recommend to buy. I wouldn't recommend to buy the yacht. I really wouldn't. I think it's a waste of money. But if that's what you want to spend your money on, at least it's discounted this week, including all the upgrades and modifications. That brings us to the Declasse Hot Ring Saber. Really, really cool NASCAR vehicle. It's got a bunch of liveries. It probably has some of the most liveries in the game because there's all these different NASCAR-style liveries, which is pretty sweet. It's fun to drive. It's got a pretty good lap time. Not a bad car, and it's fairly inexpensive to begin with, so 40% off, I think it's a really good deal. We have the BF Weevil, which it's pretty average. However, you can turn the Weevil into the Weevil Custom, which is one of the fastest cars in the game. It takes this vehicle, which is normally a compact, and actually turns it into a muscle car when you turn it into the Weevil Custom, which is pretty dang sweet. It's a super fun vehicle, so I would definitely keep an eye out for that. The Overflawed Autark, I would actually say to buy. This is one of my favorite supercars in the game. It looks amazing. I just love the design of the vehicle. You can see through the grating on the back, which looks absolutely epic. It's super stylish. It's a fairly expensive car normally, but with a 40% discount, it's probably under 2 million, maybe 1.5, 1.4. I would definitely recommend to pick up the Autark, and it is located in Legendary Motorsport. Some people always ask me where these cars are located, so yeah, this one, Legendary Motorsport. We have the Baller ST, which I wouldn't really recommend to buy. You can get the Baller STD, which has semi-bulletproof glass and is kind of just better than this one. So I wouldn't really recommend to buy this car. It does have a cool Christmas livery, though, but apart from that, not worth it. I wouldn't recommend it. We have the Drift Yosemite, which is a very, very fun truck. It's got a lot of customization. It looks sick. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's based off the Unicorn, if I'm not mistaken, but somebody can let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong there. But what I will say is it's a very nice looking vehicle, and I definitely say to pick it up if you like, you know, kind of fast trucks. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, this one has air suspension. It's kind of cool. When you drive it, it lifts off the ground. So you can see it's super low to the ground, and then when you drive it a bit, maybe this one doesn't have air suspension. Maybe it's just the normal Yosemite. Yeah, never mind. I lied. Either way, it's a truck, and it's a cool one at that. This is another vehicle I would highly recommend to buy. This is the Flash GT. It's one of the best rally cars in the game. In fact, it might be the best rally car. It's very fast, going in at over 120 miles per hour. It's got great customization, fantastic liveries as we can see, and it is a freaking beast off-road. If you like driving off-road and having this quick little nippy car, I would definitely recommend to pick up the Flash GT. It's not that expensive to begin with. It might even be under $1 million with the 40% discounts. So it's a really good shout, and I'd recommend to get this one. I think it's located on Southern San Andreas, if I'm not mistaken. We have the Vito Modern, which is a go-kart. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, it's a go-kart. If you want to get a go-kart, you can get it 40% off this week. If you don't care, then yeah, don't get a go-kart. I don't know what to tell you, but it's a little go-kart. And then the final 40% discount we have is the Annis Euros. This is obviously a JDM, seems to be based off of a Nissan Fairlady. Very, very clean vehicle. I love the fact that you have the hood that you can see right through. Sick car, a lot of customization. It's a great car if you're a big fan of the design. However, it's not very fast, and it's not very good on its lap time. So if you like the design of it, pick it up. If you don't, I wouldn't get it. And then we have the removed vehicles, and I can't really say any of them are truly spectacular this week. Starting off, we have the Cheetah, which is kind of an OG car. It's been in the game forever. It's pretty average on its customization, I'll be real. It's an alright car. I don't know. I don't really think it's anything special. We have the GT500, which is a nice sports classic. It's got some decent customization, got some liveries. It's pretty nice looking. If you like sports classics, it's not a bad shout. We have the original Entity, the Entity XF. This is still a fan favorite for many people, so if you wanted to get it and you missed your chance, now you can. We have the Dynasty, a pile of crap, I'll be honest. I really don't know any reason why you'd buy this car, but yeah, if you want the Dynasty, you can get it. We have the Super Diamond, which is a Rolls Royce. I don't think anybody's going to be buying that. We have the Canis Frontline, or no, it's the Frontier, the Canis Frontier. I know Harm Nunn's going to love this vehicle coming back, but apart from Harm Nunn, I can't really recommend to buy it too much. I mean, it's an alright off-roader, but it doesn't really have anything going for it, and now that the Canis Terminus is in the game, it's kind of just flat better in every way, especially because it has a Monty Tech, so that's what I'll say. We have the JB700, not to be confused with the weaponized variant. That is still in the game for whenever you want to purchase it. But the base JB700 is here. Not sure why you'd buy this over the weaponized variant, but yep, you can buy it. And then we finish off with the Coquette Blackfin, one of my favorite sports classics. This is the only removed vehicle I'd recommend to really buy. It looks great. I don't know. I'm a big fan of sports classics, and this one, I've always loved the design of it. So, yeah. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. As always, if you'd like to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.